Hello from a very wet and dreich Inverness airport. So, in 2023, I flew with KLM Cityhopper for the first time, trying out their business class product, which I was very impressed with. And it's now 2024, so it's time to go back to KLM Cityhopper and try out their economy product. So I'm not going to do too much videoing in the airport itself. There's not a lot to see around Inverness Airport. I will put a little link to a video that I made from Inverness a year or so ago. If you want to see what's going on there, just squeezing between two cars in the airport, and that was a squeeze. Anyway, we'll see you soon. Interestingly, the departure board shows the flight number but also the registration of our aircraft, so 2 departures for the price of 1. Right, so we've just had a coffee and dropped our bags off, so it's now through security and we'll see you airside. And here's our aircraft: Papa Hotel, Echo, X-Ray, Oscar and Embraer E-175. I am a fan of the old Embraers, and Cityhopper operate an entire fleet of E-jets. So you've got the E195 E2, the E19B and the E175. A whole fleet of E-jets. E-jets, not E-jets. The aircraft is laid out in a 2-2 configuration, and here's the first look at our seat. Looks pretty comfy. And before long we're making the short taxi down runway 23. Okay, so let's have a look around the seat. So in terms of legroom, I thought the legroom was good. I'm 5'10", and it was absolutely fine, and the seat was very comfy as well. The tray table was a good size, and it had a nice little area, as you would expect, to keep your drink of choice safe and secure. And the seat pocket was sturdy and robust and sizable. It had the safety card and an Inflight magazine, loads of room for your stuff. And also, what's this little red thing for? Please let me know. And around the seat itself, yeah, directly in front of me or below me, the carpet was all clean, the area was looking good, but down the side of the seat, I would say, little bit grotty there. That could do with a bit of a deep clean. I don't think that's been cleaned in a while. And overhead, you know, all the stuff you'd expect: call bell, lights, air. So that's all good. So this, oh, there's Kofi. You can do that if you want and support the channel if you like. That'd be lovely. This was not a busy flight, particularly. Business class was completely empty, although curiously business class customers were still welcomed on board, which we thought was a bit odd. But anyway, that's what was done. And before long we had the in-flight service. So I went for a Beamster cheese sandwich, and I did like the KLM branded napkin. That was a nice little touch. and an orange juice. Now the sandwich, I mean, it's nice to get a sandwich, no doubt about it. It was dry. It had some kind of chili soft cheese with it, but honestly it was drier than a box of shredded wheat. I still ate it though. And an Inflight magazine, that's always nice to have a wee peruse through as well. I don't know if Inflight magazines will be with us forever, but KLM are still doing it, so that's nice. And it's always good fun to check out a route map, isn't it? And just aspire to where to go to next. This was a short flight today, an hour and 20 minutes down from Inverness to Schiphol. So there's not too much more for me to say. So enjoy our landing, and you know, if you're really keen, you can get my considered opinions at the end of this video. Oh, one other thing I will mention is the cost of the flight. So this flight cost me £25 with 4,000 Virgin Atlantic Air miles. So I think that's a great deal. Now, I collect Virgin Air miles by converting my Tesco Club card points to Air miles, and that's how I do that. It may come to some point where I have to actually use my club card points for food, but we're not there yet. So in the meantime, I'm still converting them to Air miles. That's enough from me. Enjoy our landing into Schiphol. Hello, welcome to Schiphol, and what is there to say about KLM economy? Well, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, the business class experience was outstanding last year, but that was last year, and we were in economy this time, and you know, it was fine. The cabin crew were nice enough, very professional, but nothing more than that. But then, you know, why should I expect more from that? They just did their job, which is absolutely fine. What did surprise me a little bit was with the snacks that we received, you could get alcohol with no extra charge, and I think that's a really unusual thing nowadays in an economy product. I couldn't believe it. There were people, and not that I'm saying that alcohol makes or breaks a trip, and I was quite happy with an orange juice, but to see it offered without charge I thought was quite unusual. But all in all, KLM economy, yeah, very good, couldn't fault it, and I'd quite happily fly with KLM again. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again.